Hi guys, my name is Dean Ginto from 10onlinepitch.com, and today I'm going to be showing you a quick tutorial on how to use the OBS Studio. Now, OBS Studio is a free and open source cross-platform streaming and recording program, and personally this is what I use to make review videos and share demos of the new product launches that I usually post onto my YouTube channel. And I'm going to be leaving a link down below in this video to get access to the OBS Studio, or if you prefer to Google that one over here in the search bar, go ahead and type in OBS Studio. Then once you type that in, then it's gonna show up onto the search results over here. Just select the first one that's gonna pop up onto the search results on Google. Now you click on that, then it's gonna take you to the main website of the OBS. Now here is where you can start selecting the correct operating system that you need to download, whichever computer that you have. If you have Windows, then you select this one, or if you have the Mac operating system, then you select this one. Not sure if everyone has Linux, but if you have Linux, then select this as well, so for the OBS software to work properly. So once you've done that, once you download and everything, then you can go ahead and open up the OBS software. Then it's gonna look like this, and sometimes it may look like this. And so I have a couple of people were telling me that this one has shown up as soon as they downloaded the software. And you know, if this one is going to show up onto your web software, then you might need to start adding all this laptop camera, and or if you have a webcam sources, you're gonna start adding them on here. So if you want to pay attention, the sources are pretty much where you can start adding all your mic sources, your webcam sources over here, and then the display capture. So a display capture is pretty much like this right now, where you can start recording and capturing the screen as you're recording your video, or you're recording your screen right now. So that's what you call a display capture. So this will be your sources. This will be your main thing for you to switch to using your webcam, and then you switch it up into your display capture and so much more. So the sources are pretty much your switching it up while you're doing your review videos. I mean, not as much as switching it up, but if you prefer to leaving this two on. So right now this means that it's not on, so that's why all you're seeing here is blank. But if you just click on here, you click on that, and the both of these eyes will start to open if you click both of this like that. So once you click on that, then you can pretty much turn on your display capture and also your camera as well. So your camera is gonna look like what I have right now, what I'm doing right now. So if both of these are open, then your screen capture is gonna record. It's gonna show up, and then your webcam is gonna show up as well. And so that's how it's gonna work. So but then if you don't have these sources as soon as you download, then we're gonna give you, or I'm gonna show you how to add that one. So first things first is you press on that plus button here. So let's say, for example, you don't have your camera set up and also your display capture. So you're gonna hit the plus button and make sure that your webcam is plugged into the USB onto your laptop or onto your computer. So make sure you've done that first. So once you've done that, hit this one. Then next would be this option is going to show up. Then you can go ahead and search for the webcam option. So it's normally going to say webcam, video webcam. Then you go ahead and select that one. And if you don't see the display capture, then you select display capture. Now I don't find the webcam over here, because it's probably because I have it activated right now, and that's why it's not showing up over here. And so you go ahead and select display capture, and then you go ahead and select the camera only if they are not showing up onto your sources. So once you select all those stuff, then they are gonna show up over here. Then your display capture is gonna show up like this. Now you're gonna see like a lot of screens showing up in here in the screen. That's pretty much your main screen here, so you can see how your screen is gonna look like. So, and also for the mic, you want to make sure that you have a mic installed under sources here. So you pretty much have to do the same thing. So you hit the plus button, go next. Then you look for the audio input capture for the mic. You select on that, and you want to make sure that you plug in your mic into the USB, just so you know, so that you're not like, oh, it's not working. So make sure you plug your mic first, and then you add it onto the sources. Then you find the audio input capture, you select on that, and then you're good to go. So that's for the mic. And so what you need to do next is I want to explain really briefly about what this means. So this padlock basically means the best way to put it is, if you have a display capture set the way you want it, then you just click on this, and once you click on this, it's gonna go lock and unlock. So locking it means it's gonna stay in place, it's not gonna move. If you somehow click it by accident, then it's not going to do anything, which is a good thing if you lock this. But then if you leave it unlocked, then you pretty much can move the frames around here, so you can edit it as the way you want it. You can move the frame up and down, and however you want. You can actually move your webcam frame the way you want as well. So if you want to move things around, you click on the unlock icon here. So if you want the way you want your positioning of the frames onto the screen here, then you press the lock button. So that's what it means basically. Now here is the visibility. What it means is basically, so for example, if you decide to do a screen recorder, so which means the display capture, so if you click on this, it's gonna turn off the eye is gonna turn off like this. And what it means is you're turning off the display capture. It's gonna show up blank, and if you decide to use your webcam, then you press this icon and make sure that the eye opens up, and that means your webcam is gonna show up and not the display capture. So you can either do or, so let's say for example, if you want yourself to record yourself doing a review video or whatever, then you make sure that the visibility eye is open. And if you just want to do a walkthrough video or do a review video, then you want to make sure that you turn off the camera so that people will be able to see the whole screen. You turn it off, and then the video webcam is going to go away, and the display capture is just going to show up the whole screen like this, except my video right now is showing on the bottom of the screen. So that's what it means, is to turn off your webcam if it's closed, and if it's open, you're turning on your webcam or you're turning on your display capture. And then next would be, so as you can see here, so when I open up my display capture, so where is it here? So if I turn, well, this is a bad example because right now it's closed, and then this one is showing up. And so once you oh, actually I lied. So display capture here is on. So as you can see here, the eye is open. Now this is what it's going to show here. So that's what it means to open the display capture. So you want to make sure that each of the sources, you have to know which ones that you want to turn on and which ones that you want to turn off. And so my video is off right now, which is here. This is my webcam, by the way. And then that one is off. So well, you won't see it right now because I'm doing the review, so obviously you're gonna see me right now. So to turn off your webcam, you turn this off, and you're gonna see it, like it's gonna go away, and just like this right now. So as you can see here, I left it open, so the display capture shows up here. But if I turn on my webcam here, If I turn that on, then my picture would show over here. So just so you know, this screen will be your guide to see how you want your screen record to look like. So this will be your to go to, so that you'll be able to see how you like your screen, how it's gonna look like. And if you like what you look like in the screen over here, then you can start pressing the recording. So this is where you start recording your video, or this is where you start recording your screen, or vice versa. And so I usually don't use the start streaming. I don't know why, but I prefer to press the start recording here, and I just start recording myself. And once I'm done recording, then this stop recording is gonna show up, and then you can just press stop recording, and that's that. So that's how you can stop recording your screen, or when you're done with your review video, then that's when you can hit stop recording. It's gonna stop recording. And I think that's pretty much it. So let me show you a live video of the OBS. So right now I'm doing a live OBS walkthrough. So as you can see here, completely different to what I have, comparing to the ones that I showed you. One of the reasons why I showed you a slideshow, so that you'll have an understanding of how it works. And so this is my webcam here. So as you can see, like what I mentioned to you earlier, this screen will be your preview of how you want your screen's gonna look like, so that you can start recording it. And so if I turn off my webcam here, so as you can see here, that one disappeared. And so the display capture is now on. So if I turn that off, it's gonna go black. So as you can see here, that's what I meant for, that's what I meant when you use all this light options, or I don't know what you call this. I call this eye or light, or, but anyway, this is like an on and off option for you to play around and see the preview of your OBS Studio, that, you know, if you don't want your face to be shown here, so if you want to make a review video and not show your face, then you go to this route. So you just turn on the display capture. You pretty much look at over here and see if you like what you like. Also, if you wanna cover the URL too when you're doing a review video, so it's really important that you cover the URL of the product that you're trying to review, is because if a lot of your viewers will be able to see it, then they can access to that link. So what you need to do is you can actually click on this screen here. You want to make sure, and this is the tricky part, you want to make sure that you're pressing on the right frame, and kind of slowly drag this whole thing here. Oh, maybe I locked it, that's why it's not moving. So actually it's the display capture. So if you want to move things around, you want to make sure that you unlock this correct source here, so that you'll be able to, so as you can see here, you'll be able to move that frame here. So let's say if you're doing a review video, you might want to raise that up a little bit, so you'll be able to cover the URL of the, you know, if you're doing a product review of a course that you want to promote. And so you just move that up, and then you're good to go, and make sure that it looks straight. So just like that, and then your URL is completely covered. So that's one of the main things too that I like OBS, so that I can pretty much play around and see if I like the way I like, and so much more. So I'm gonna leave it locked so I don't move it by accident. So to lock that one is, as you can see here, you won't be able to move the frame around this screen here. And so I'm gonna switch on my camera here. So you turn that on, and I'm back right over here. And so yeah, that's how you use OBS. And it's pretty easy. I mean, I know it won't be easy for you if this is your first time using it, but I've used OBS in so long, and I'm able to navigate this really fast. And for me, I can completely understand how the OBS works. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. And so I hope you like this video tutorial on how to use the OBS. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on to my next tutorial.